Hey art nerds, happy Sunday. So today I want to take you guys somewhere really special. I don't think I've been here for a really long time, and it is a place that is definitely very Louisiana and definitely very in keeping with what I want to show you guys about what makes Louisiana so special and so wonderful, and one of the reasons why I moved back. So today we're heading out to Bayou Segnette, and Bayou Segnette is a state park. There's camping, there's hiking, there's fishing, there's boating, there's a wave pool, there's a lot. And it's in West Wego. So it's about 17 miles from where we're at, so we're gonna drive. And I haven't been in a really long time, but I was told that a few years ago, they put this kind of like a boardwalk over the swamp or over the bayou. And I'm really hoping we can do that today. And there is also floating cabins that you can rent. And I was telling Joseph, we need to get on that. We need to do that. That sounds amazing. I am definitely, when I say glamping, I don't mean like super fancy camping. I just mean like in a cabin with AC, ideally. And that sounds like 100% my jam. So I'm ready. I'm dressed to be outside all day. I'm dressed for the weather. It's about 75 degrees out and it's April, so my heart goes out to my friends up north who are dealing with the cold and dealing with the snow, because yes, we get the heat, but we also get an earlier spring. I'm looking forward to it. I've been nagging to go to Bayou Segnette for a long time, so put on your walking shoes and let's get going. Just for context, this is what the weather looks like today. And there's a Joko, ready to go. Ready to do some hiking?
Sure.
Do you know anything about Bayou Segnette? Because you're from a different part of Louisiana. And my parents just didn't take me very much. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. They sold me on those boardwalks. That sounds great. And this time of year, I'm hoping the irises are blooming. So I'm hoping that's like a thing we can experience. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's cool. It really is beautiful. I don't think they use picnic area, camping area, boat launch, or cabins. Where you want to go?
Let's go somewhere where it doesn't actually look any different than what we were just looking at before. Also, there's a lot of cars coming out.
Yeah, there's a playground right here, I think. I'll go ahead and
Probably the picnic area.
park and we can walk. Oh, they're having like a party over there.
Okay.
But I'll park, we can walk around for a little bit and then we can get back in the car. Okay, so this is one of the picnic areas, and you guys can see it's got a lot of really beautiful cypress trees in it. And something I think a lot of people don't realize is that cypress trees don't put out cypress knees unless they're underwater for a significant portion of time. And then over here, you want to go walk towards the bayou, or you want to walk under the cypress trees? So there's lots of spots to barbecue, to picnic. You don't have to be out in the sun if you don't want to. There's the bathroom. It's got a sign. They're hiring apparently. We were hoping to find the boarded walking trails, but we haven't seen any signs for that. It's about $3 a person to get in, $10 if you want to use the wave pool. And the wave pool is not open yet because they just don't have the staff for it. Maybe they will this summer. Depending on COVID, you want to come back and relax in the wave pool? Oh, look at lots of anthills. You gotta watch your step. Look at the roots though on these trees. Ooh, that's cool. I thought about it. I really did. And you know what I decided? I decided we could come back.
Yeah.
That it would be a good excuse to come back. Might not be a bad idea. And then maybe I could geocache, hide something cool at all the spots where we took book photos. It might be. You gotta be, you gotta be careful because this is the animal's home. There's a big old turtle back there. I don't know if y'all can see it on that log into those trees.
Couldn't tell if it was man-made, like it's plastic, or if it was a turtle.
I'm pretty sure that's a turtle.
I think it is.
Getting himself some sun today. It's a shame about the litter though. I think they try to keep this park really clean, and people just don't care. Look at that cute duck over there. Look at him go, he's so cute. Scooting along. Yeah. Also got to watch out, especially along the banks. We got to no, not just for ants, for water moccasins sunning themselves. And lizards. I keep hearing gators like dunking their heads under. I feel like Louisiana and Australia have a lot in common, and that there's a lot here that would want to kill you. Woo! Oh! Should have brought the Gim Gam.
Yeah. Although it wouldn't survive the whole time, battery-wise.
Yeah.
And I don't think you know where the spare batteries are.
I don't. I don't think I've known where they are since Japan. I do carry a battery backup with me though.
Yeah.
So as long as I have the right cable for it.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying that right now minis, micros, and Type-Cs exist.
And yet it's like you gotta have like a Dollar Tree of plugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why there's so much trash on the other bank, other than maybe it washed up. But that's a shame. I wish people wouldn't do that. You got something beautiful and you're just so lazy. Look at the big old dragonflies. Like they're the big ones. Yeah, me too. Did you used to catch dragonflies as a kid?
Not so much. When I was very young, we swatted them.
Oh.
We stopped.
Yeah. They eat the mosquitoes. You didn't know that? Oh, look, somebody had an Easter egg hunt. I guess I ought to pick it up. Watch it. Giant anthill. I mean, it's been raining a lot lately, so they come out of the ground when it's all waterlogged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that looks like it might be a hiking trail back there. Yeah, that's the plan. And this is going to end up being a real long video, so I'm going to edit it separately. Oh, wow. Oh, there's another trail. Huh? Yeah. So we could go that way, but I think we should go this way, across the bridge. You're right. Thank you. Probably tar. More weather resistant. That's the West We Go trail. Oh. Let me get my sunglasses off. I wonder what kind of berries those are.
What?
Can't get it to focus, but there's like these little berries on this tree. I don't know what they are though. Y'all let me know if you know. Oh, it's wet. Glad I didn't wear like my cute shoes. What's what?
What's root and what's
I think that tree doesn't know either.
tree.
They're all. Oh my goodness! Look at that big old crawfish mound. That one too. They do it because they don't breathe water. They breathe oxygen from the air. I think they have like book lungs. Some people call them crawfish holes. Some people call them crawfish chimneys.
They're much fatter than the ones I'm used to. Most
That's a big old
I'm
crawfish.
familiar with have like tall but
Yeah, and
slender,
skinny. Yeah.
like little high rises, crawfish high rises.
Oh, these are blackberries.
Saw that.
I think.
They're coming
I don't know. Honestly, though, a bird might have brought them from that tree back there, and they might have their nest up here.
Oh, no, look, there's some
You
right
found
here.
them?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess those are blackberries.
I
I don't know what those are. Y'all let us know. They sure do look like blackberries. Don't worry, we're not going to eat them.
don't know. They look slightly smaller.
They
like
are
the
small.
bee things
They are very
smaller
small.
than blackberries.
Something that concerns me is you see a lot of them haven't fallen, and if they tasted good, animals would have eaten that.
Yeah, probably. Unless this place is just like full of food.
It's Louisiana this time of year. But they're berries. Everything likes berries.
Yeah, I'm sure birds would have scooped them up.
There's some more of those weird berries. Y'all tell us what those are. It will not focus for the life of it. Focus? No. What? I'm getting eaten up. Should have put on bug spray.
You can look at them over here too. Yeah, we definitely should have.
Since nobody's around, I'm going to go ahead and get a breath of air. And then there's all these on the ground too. Maybe they got knocked down in the storm last night. Ew. It's nice and cool in here. Now down here, that looks more like a blackberry. The leaves look right for it. And it's got all these stickers, all these brambles on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that, I think, is a blackberry. I don't know what that other thing is. This is the kind of area where traditionalist Lilliputians would live. So pretty secluded, pretty quiet. You're not close to humans. You're not close to other Lilliputians. Plenty to eat. Although Rowan's family's from the other side of the Batcher. That's the other side of the levee. You know, all my dreams about heaven are basically just walking through the woods.
I don't have many, if any, dreams about heaven.
Sure. Ooh.
You
Ooh.
would think you'd
That's
walk in
either
the woods more than-
a dog or a raccoon. Might be a raccoon with the way the claws are and not much weight on the paw pads. Oops, sorry. Been taking photos as I go also, but they're probably not going to turn out.
Yeah.
Video mode photos are usually not very good.
Can you take photos while it's video?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that.
Yep.
I wonder if it causes the video to skip a frame.
Maybe so. Or maybe it just duplicates that frame.
Yeah.
That's how I would handle it.
As a software engineer.
Ooh. Look at that cypress. That's a big one. They take forever to grow,
We
so.
have to, lag bolts.
Yeah, they wiggled their way out. I wonder how.
Or they just never put them all the way in.
Well, I'd hope. Look at this. This is like a reinforced crawfish hole. This is a crawfish who is not going nowhere. He's built that house over many years.
Probably should throw a trash bag with us, honestly.
For what?
The Gatorade bottle we just passed.
Oh, you mean to clean up other people's trash? Yeah, I guess so. That's so trashy. You're out here hiking. You'd think you could just take it with you. Lots of crawfish holes.
Yeah, that's why I didn't bring, or one of the reasons why I didn't bring the water bottles, because
Ooh.
carrying it.
Very wet all
So
through here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go along the edge.
I mean, I'm wearing sandals
Sure.
because I thought we were going to be on the boardwalk. No, it's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm just like explaining my rationale. Because these are hiking sandals. Oh boy. All of this must have happened kind of recently, like in those couple big storms. Because this is a trail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Gotta be very careful. Snacks and stickers and spiders. Well, somebody's already gotten to work on this one.
Yep.
Which is
It
good.
doesn't look that fresh. That cut. Anyway, the one we just walked by was pretty fresh.
Well, I know they're kind of understaffed due to COVID. Honestly, I ought to tell Devin to put in. I mean, they're looking mostly for concession stand and wave pool people, but like they might be looking for groundskeepers, which I think he'd really like.
How long of a drive is that from?
Not bad. 20 minutes, maybe. The more you drive it, the faster.
That's where we usually are.
We were coming. No, he's not. He's on the same bank. The Hilario Center is where my high school had their high school graduation at.
Okay.
It's not even like a 20-minute drive out of Luling. We crossed over the Huey P to get onto the West Bank. So we went all this way to get to the Huey P. Then we crossed the Huey P, and then we still did some driving. Whereas for them, it's just a straight shot from Avondale.
But Devin is so. I mean, we passed through New Orleans.
No, we passed through Metairie, but Devin wouldn't have to pass through Metairie. They only, Google Maps is kind of dumb for Norco because they take us all the way out of our way, kind of, to get us to anything on the West Bank.
So you're saying Devin would not go the same route?
Not at all.
Okay.
Oh, here's some more of those maybe blackberries. Ooh, it's very sludgy. But very pretty. Hmm?
It's getting thick up in here.
Yeah. Well, we saw those two guys come in before us, so I assume this is mostly clear.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very pretty though. Ah! Tree! It got me! Look at this, isn't this something?
I meant take like a lot of coverage.
Ew, wow. More like a Lilliputian point of view. Gonna make old lady noises because I got this bag on me and it makes balancing a bit tricky. Gotta think real small.
Now the mosquitoes.
Yeah, of course they are. So I'm mostly watching the ground for snacks. So y'all watch ahead and let me know if there's anything. Oh, look, we were on like a little side trail, I guess. Although whatever this was, long grew over. This kind of reminds me of when we did that like foraging hike, the sustainability hike. In Nashville. All of these little red berries are technically edible, but they are very bland and don't taste very good. They're called Indian strawberries. And rabbits will eat them and then get bored with them because they don't really taste like much. Well, I mean, now's the time of year when they've got plenty to eat, including a thistle. Without the thistle head, somebody got that. Somebody nommed it.
Girlfriend.
Oh goodness.
What?
That sounds like me. Prickly. Thistles are beautiful though. Just because they're prickly doesn't mean they're not beautiful. Oh dear. See, I could see Devin out here clearing brush.
Yeah.
Just maybe not with a machete. He's got not such a good track record.
Speaking of, when did you want to go back to Louisiana?
Franklinton, I don't know. We're trying to get the forester out.
Yeah, I was gonna say the plan just not to do that until.
I mean, we have to because we got to cut fire breaks.
I mean, depending on how quickly they can clear.
Tell
out
me
the
that
trees.
doesn't look like a place Lilliputians would
for
live.
sure.
Like a whole
Little
village.
crevices.
And people ask, they're like,
Condo.
how do people not notice Lilliputians? Well,
Yeah, who would go inside of there?
there's
You
lots.
might have your GoPro in there, I guess.
There's lots of places humans just overlook.
Yeah. Like in
This one's a
stores.
good one too, actually. Yeah, like in stores.
I said sores.
Sores?
Sewers.
Oh, sewers. I was like sores on your body? Ew. That's some body horror right there. A little person pops out of like
Yeah,
your mangly knee. Look at all this quality mouse. Quality mouse. Ooh. Look at this one. That's full of salamanders. And probably mushrooms and spores. Could do a whole book just about the Lilliputians of Bayou Segnette. What y'all think, fellow Louisianians? Would you buy that book?
You think that would be a good shot for
Kara book?
Yeah.
Oh, we passed many good shots.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be. And then look up the tree.
Yeah. Pretty neat.
Now here you get some of the cypress knees. So this area does probably flood some. And they do that because they can't get oxygen out of the soil when it's flooded. So they pop their knees up so they can get some fresh air.
That's not true.
Okay, what is it? That's
Scientists
what
don't
we were
know.
told.
Yeah, that's what we were told.
That's what we
but
were
some
taught.
research
Are you
was done.
saying my Louisiana state education taught by one Mr. Addis Meacham in 8th grade?
He had reason to believe that.
I know,
That
that's
was
pretty
the best
common
theory
knowledge.
At the time. Now the
Ooh.
best theory is we have no idea
The
what they're for
fans.
because they're not to get oxygen.
Sure.
But it might be the case that they do come up if
Maybe
the
for
tree is
sunlight.
flooded. I just know that they're not breathing through the cypress knees.
Sure. Could be sunlight helping photosynthesis, although the leaves are really for that. R.I.P. Mr. Meacham, he was the best. He had all these crazy stories about the Rougarou and aliens. And
Expensive for
I don't
just
know.
the property, or-
it could be to actually protect like the bears and deer and stuff from humans, from us harassing them.
Yeah.
We don't exactly have a great track record. Woo! Woo! Sorry, I am very allergic to those kind of caterpillars, so we gotta be
They're all over
really
the
careful. That's the first time I've seen one.
Yeah, that one looking at low.
Yes, they do. I've gotten stung up by them before. Oh no. Okay, I gotta go back. I can't go all the way. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I am really allergic to them, and they.
Caterpillars are going to be everywhere.
Well, we just went this way, and I didn't see any. Sorry. I got stung up by them when I was a kid, and I swelled up like a balloon.
People say, are they allergic to all caterpillars?
I don't know. I recognize those.
Yeah. See, here's one right here.
Joseph.
Right
Joseph Coco, I'm trying to get back and not
I'm
be
just
afraid.
saying, they're
Joseph.
probably everywhere.
Josephus. Joko, 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 Joko. Oh, now I see them everywhere. Oh, God. Sorry. This is a nightmare for me because I'm wearing shorts and sandals. I'm allergic.
Yeah. Mm.
Mm-mm.
All over the ground.
Shut up. I love you, but stop it. I got to get back. We can talk about the scary black bear caterpillars when I get back. I'm more scared of them than I am of wasps. And you know I really don't like wasps. Because I am more allergic of them than I am of wasps. Most of my concern is they haven't really maintained these trails, so you're like crawling all over the place.
Yeah.
And now I'm afraid of getting stung up. Sorry we couldn't do the whole trail, y'all. Not all of them have been made. Like this patch has been, but like that patch we passed through to get here wasn't really. It had fallen trees and stuff. Ooh, that's a spot.
There's a spider, a huge, creepy spider.
Wouldn't you? I mean, I'm not getting all up in it, but wouldn't you, if you were a spider?
You're like, here's my game.
There's my house. You're welcome in. You might not come out.
You're watching the game.
That's right. Saints is on. You brought anything to eat? I'm hungry. See, if I'd worn hiking boots and jeans, I'd be hot, but I wouldn't be as afraid of the caterpillars. And what's funny is I didn't see them ever. Not the woolly bears in Nashville. That's a lizard. And you see all the dragonflies. Leaves and flowers. Hang on, I'm getting low.
You need apples too.
Lilliputian shots. Gotta get reference for the book, y'all.
What kind of reference?
Lilliputian shots.
Oh.
That's when I try to get like a foot or closer to the ground so I can better understand how Kara sees the world.
Maybe we could bring the gimbal with the monopod and just walk this entire trail.
We could have it on a skateboard.
Yeah, or have it on a skateboard and pull it, but I feel like that'd be too bumpy.
On this, yeah, but on those boardwalks, maybe not. But maybe so. I'd love to do that at some point. HG, the world from Kara's POV.
Yeah, and I think to release the patrons as well.
Share it with the Kickstarter.
Especially if you did it in 120 frames a second.
Yeah, like nature, like get David Attenborough. Nah, just kidding. That'd be amazing. Get someone get your dad to do it because he kind of sounds like David Attenborough sometimes. The world of the Lilliputian. This is the way we came. That would be so cool, though. I think I love the David Attenborough nature documentary where it's like the mice and the lizards and stuff. Joseph and I do that gecko noise at each other. I do it more than he does. But give me your best impression. Because the male is trying to convince the female to come to his hole because he doesn't want to get out because a hawk might get him. And so he's going to convince her to leave her hole to come to his hole.
I don't think the females have holes, do they?
They do. They got to live somewhere. Maybe they're living in their parents.
Hung out in male holes.
Maybe they're living in their parents' hole. I'm saying maybe we should go this way instead of cutting through that, because this is all wet.
Okay.
But maybe they're living at home in mom and dad's hole, and like dad's like, "You're getting awful big to still be living here, Cindy." And mom's like,
"All you do is come home and play Animal Crossing."
"That's right. All you do is eat all our food and play Animal Crossing. Get a job, Cindy." And Mom Gecko is like, that's right. I was married by at your age. I was 6 months old. And your father had built a fine nest for me. And Cindy's like, oh, Mom and Dad, I just want to play Animal Crossing forever.
Love at first
Don't you know it's a panini out there? Love it for... Yeah, like, people have been calling the pandemic a panini. Just because, I mean, some of us just deal with long, stressful things by making stupid jokes out of it. Look at this. Something bit me good on my leggy. I'm gonna clean it when we get back to the car. Well, no, you laugh, but I had a spider bite go necrotic a few years ago, and I'm pretty sure it bit me at the zoo, because that's the only nature we were out in. I say that with very heavy air quotes. Oh, the gnats are eating us up. We deserve this. We should have put citronella on. Well, I have it. We should have rolled in the mud like they do on Naked and Afraid.
I don't know where the eucalyptus oil is.
I have some, I think, in the bathroom. Maybe not. I got rid of a bunch of basically empty oil bottles. Ugh. Get away. Get away. Gotta be careful. Don't want to get bit by snakes. Telling the fine people who are watching this at home and thinking to themselves, I'm glad I'm not hiking. Or thinking to themselves, oh, I wish that was me. Because there's like two types. Oh, and then the third type that think they would like it and then don't. Because I feel like there's 3 types. And I fall into like a weird place between the I wish that was me and the I think I would like it, but I don't. This was fine, other than the caterpillars.
Doesn't it kind of look like a person? Like,
oh, yeah, I kind of see it.
And it's got 3 legs for some reason. No real head. But
The more you describe it, the less it looks like I was like on board until you started pointing out the human features that weren't human after all. Kind of looks like a weird alien. I'm being loud on purpose to scare off like bears and stuff. I know that sounds dumb, but you have to do that in Franklinton.
I don't think there's a whole lot of bears out here.
I don't know. You do get bears in urban areas, like the smaller black bears. You definitely get coyotes. I'm also being kind of loud to scare off snakes, because most snakes would rather not deal with you.
It's the majority of wild animals.
Yeah. Well, any area that humans have lived in long enough, that's the majority of animals, which is they know humans are bad news.
I guess a lot of territorial animals will mess you up if you're in their zone.
I mean, moose will. Moose don't play.
Yeah.
I guess if they're bigger than you. But like, I know, like in Hokkaido, you wear bear bells. You just wanted to spank me. Doing it on camera. This is a family-friendly channel. See this? This is the face of my husband.
Where were you going?
I was gonna say that. I was just leaving like a dramatic pause, like I was gonna say something like creepy.
Can you just shove the camera in?
No, I'm gonna leave. That crawfish worked very hard to build that mansion.
I didn't mean to topple it over. I just meant
No.
the camera right up on the hole.
I don't want to disturb that crawfish.
Be a good hinge shot.
Yeah.
Fade to black.
Going down, instead of rabbit hole, you go down the crawfish hole.
Yeah.
Now what I don't understand, I appreciate all the benches and things, but they face just like nothing.
They're just the same.
I know they're not, but like,
appreciate the
if
idyllic
yeah,
scenery.
well,
It's like I've been hiking 2 hours and I want to take a walk.
they're like
for
every 5 minutes. It being Louisiana.
Sure. Well, you got the diabetes. Devin would have taken advantage of it.
Oh my gosh. I think he should come out with us sometime. But yeah, we got to prepare to stop often.
I don't know about that because I don't think if he was with us, I don't think he'd be keen on being left behind. So if he just kept on saying, all right, you can take a rest, we're going to keep going, he would probably continue going.
Wow.
Little frogs I keep on hearing.
Or lizards.
Yeah. I don't know, they're kind of jumping. I do know lizards
J-
jump a
yeah.
bit, but
Or bugs. Or crawfish. Could be a snack. I don't know. I mean, crustaceans, especially the air-breathing kind, do all kinds of stuff you'd be surprised by. Like crabs will climb trees. That's a big old crawfish. It's like a baby lobster. That's another good Lilliputian village. Like, can you imagine all the little shop doors? I'm gonna take a picture. Maybe I'll do a paint over. Ooh, something's biting my arm. Would you? Thank you. Oh, there's the road. I think we were like almost at the other side, but I just couldn't deal with getting through those woolly bears. They freaked me out too bad. Ooh, got a stick in my shoe.
I was already kind of eaten up.
Yeah.
The mosquitoes smell that, and we're like, ooh.
Yeah. Well, I need to use the restroom, and we're gonna hit the car and wipe our legs down.
Okay.
Yeah, because they leave like an enzyme that other mosquitoes can smell because they're just so generous. And then I think we might drive some more and try to find the yeah, no, it's board. It's a board way. Joseph's covering his poop. You know, if he was willing to carry the camera, he could be the one to make fun of me.
I can be the what now?
One to make fun of me, because I feel like I rag on you a lot.
Okay.
Oh, they're fishing. Or crabbing, maybe.
Oh,
They might be crabbing. That's a good spot. Could be. I'm gonna come out crabbing. My family warned me that there's nothing to catch, but it's not really about catching a bunch of crabs. It's about the experience. To the car. Oh, I was thinking about the raccoon right away. I saw that before we did the other one, but since we'd already decided to do the other one, I tried to be committed to it. I guess all these used to have picnic tables and they picnicked them up.
Yep.
I wonder why. Oh, snap. I gotta put my mask back on. We're in civilization. Well, trying to be, hold this for me, a responsible citizen during a panini. Alright, we're just basically gonna head back to the car and hit the bathroom. Okay, so this is the boat launch area. As you can see, someone's coming in with a boat. The bathroom is actually fairly decent, single-seater, right under one of the bridges. And then over here, it looks like we've got a map of the area. And then look, that's pretty cool, right? Fortunately, we don't have a boat. We're just looking. Ooh. Ooh, that does look like fun. You think anybody does tours during, like, boat tours during the summer? For those of us who don't own a boat but would like to look? Or you think we're not allowed out here? I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know, because I see a lot of people in BDUs. Well, my experience with the police and with the military is when they're around you, they don't want you around. Even if it's a public area. That's not always true, though. Look at the wild irises! That's what I wanted to see. Why? Why are you making fun of me? I know, and I love them every time. Isn't that pretty? Other than my loud mouth, it's very peaceful out here. You get used to that. I think that's actually Huey P. Hello. You see the cypress trees and how covered they are in Spanish moss?
Yeah.
That's what we should have been seeing at the oak trees near Norco.
I understand.
Yeah, I know you know. I'm sure somebody's willing to let you pay them to take you out on their boat. Yeah, probably. Well, I wouldn't just approach whoever, you know what I mean? When you're a very small woman in Louisiana, you think about that a little differently. A lot of them make jokes about how I would tie you up and keep you, and it's like, that's not a fun. I went on an airboat tour, and the guy said that, and my whole family laughed, and I was just like, oh God. That's scary. Like, it's not a joke. That's just not a joke.
You can just walk over to this one. Did we walk all the way around to go this way?
It was all flooded. The walkway was all wet.
On the grass.
I guess this is all parking for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a beautiful day for it though. Not too hot, sun's out. Lots of benches to sit on. Yeah, though, one day I want to do a boat tour and I want to do another airboat tour. And I guess this is just where you launch. And then you go into the swamp if you want to. Alright, so we have hit the hiking trails. We have checked out the boat launch. Now we are attempting to find those covered walkways through the swamp. And I think those are in the cabin area.
Going.
All right, well, we found the hiking trails and we found the boat launch, but there's a lot of areas around here where, well, that says, but then it says wrong way. There's a lot of areas that are currently blocked off right now, so I'm kind of thinking that the boarded walkways, which is what I really came here wanting to do, is probably in one of those boarded up sections. And the reason it's boarded up is because they just don't have enough staff right now. Like the wave pool's not open because they don't have enough staff. So, I mean, if you're in Louisiana and you like being outside and you don't mind people, this could be a good job. I mean, I would have enjoyed this as a summer job growing up. I don't know what the rate's like, but I know they're hiring, and it beats Sonic probably. It is pretty though. I wish we could have found the walkways. Then there's all this. Look at all those cypress knees there. Why do you think that has like 10 billion cypress
because
knees
of the concrete.
and none of those do? It
Who
might be
knows?
because of the concrete, honestly. Like they can't get enough nutrients, so they gotta pop their little knees out. I guess this is like overnight parking. Not open right now because, yeah, only having 31 lifeguards on duty. Yeah, they're not even open right now. We'll come back and do that as well. And then you got this. You want me to park? You want to walk around this? Or
We could.
okay. You hear that bang noise?
No.
That right there. Then I
Oh, sure. It's not a bang.
buying.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
it's frogs.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, break it up. Not everybody knows that. Not everybody grew up in the swamp.
I think you realize that I heard that every night for
Oh, look at that.
my
Look at the
entire
egrets.
childhood.
Yeah, I did too.
Much louder than this, though.
Did it keep you up?
No.
Me either. It was kind of a comforting noise actually, because I figured if I could hear the frogs,
It had woke me
everything
up,
was probably okay.
but it probably had more to do with whatever I was dreaming that.
Yeah, somebody's having a big old party out there.
Yep.
FYI though, we're still in COVID. There's still restrictions. I'm gonna be quiet because we got the egrets and the ducks.
I don't see very many young egrets.
We ought to take him to and do some like wildlife photography. Look at the ducks, aren't they cute? I love ducks. What do you think that one's doing, flapping its wings? Like it's about to poop?
I'm thinking it's probably cleaning itself.
Maybe. Or it's hot and it's like airing.
Maybe. The gate's open. Can walk over there.
Nah. Well, let's, I guess walk around the big way. I can't tell how long. I mean, it looks like this water's been here for a while. Oh, there goes the ducks. It's me and you. Two little ducks. I was hoping you'd quack. Well, here, you can take the camera. You
Don't
can
want
make
to.
fun of me. I guess there's nobody around, so I can take this off for a little bit. I will admit, it is hard to breathe with the mask on, and as somebody with asthma, it doesn't get easier, but I think that's a good incentive to wear it.
I don't know where we're going.
What I'm kind of hoping to do is loop around. We'll see. I don't know how feasible that is.
It's not that feasible. I don't think it's intended to.
I'm smelling all this pollen now, and I think the masks are actually doing a decent job with my.
I'm sure. I think all these markings are some kind of RV race or something.
Oh, maybe. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, maybe. But let's follow it. See, they don't line up, and I'm pretty sure they don't circle all the way back either. I think it's more for like parking RVs and maybe flow of traffic. Like this might be like a car lane when they have this place all filled up.
I doubt it. That doesn't make any sense. Why would it weave? It's got to be for something. I'm guessing for RV. I mean, RV cars.
RC cars.
RC cars. That's what I meant.
I don't think so though, because nothing connects. But maybe they bring ramps and stuff.
Yeah, that would make sense. So like you put a little structure right here that lifts.
Yeah,
and it connects the yellow piece over there or whatever.
Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. That'd be cool. Bayou Segnette has a lot to offer that we weren't really able to explore today. I'm hoping some point in the future we can stay in one of their really cool floating cabins and be able to enjoy just hanging out on the bayou. You can also take boats out there, go fishing, and they have a wave pool, although the wave pool is not open at this time. I hope you guys will check out more of what Louisiana has to offer beyond just Bourbon Street, and I hope to be able to share more of that with you guys in the future. So thank you guys so much